So it's 8:30 in the morning, and I've had a pretty big week so far. It's Wednesday, and I'm just about to go and see a client. I'm meeting my business partner and a client, and yeah, it was a bit of a crazy night last night. We actually, for the first time, closed the membership hub, and I've had a lot of people ask me, why am I doing that? Like, why don't I just continue, to keep it open and people can join when they want to? And it's actually for two reasons. The first is actually, the actual community inside there, the community that we already have in the membership hub. They're able to really get to know each other, really start to bond, start to collaborate, and we really want to get some results, and it gives me the opportunity to actually spend more time with a smaller group of people, and be able to really concentrate on really getting their businesses running, working and growing. So that's the first one. And then the second one was actually for me, really, having my other business that I run full time, and it's and keeping the hub open, and as people come in, it's really, really busy, and so I decided to close it for me, so I can actually just take a step back from the constant sales, automation funnels and working on those, and the constant networking and trying to do everything, and really just take a step back and just spend time with the community, and just spend time with those mums in the membership hub, and really focus on them too. And in that way, I'm not trying to do everything all the time. It does get to a point where you should know your limits, and I know my limits, and I don't want to burn out, and the most important thing is continue to enjoy what you do. So I always knew that it was going to get to the point that I needed a break from doing everything. And now, closing the hub, there's a lot of the things I don't need to do now for the next few months, that I can just concentrate on the community, I can concentrate on the master classes, and spend some more time with my family. So as much as it is for our community, it's also for me to make sure that I stay passionate about what I'm doing, and I constantly keep that increased energy there all the time, because that energy and that motivation and that sort of confidence is what drives people, and I need to make sure that I'm at my peak. So how I obviously structure everything, as I mentioned in a previous vlog, is that I work in a sprint, and then I have some downtime. So coming into Christmas now, it's going to be an awesome time. I've closed the hub. There's a couple of events happening, obviously the master classes and collaborations, but it really does relieve a lot of pressure, and gives me more downtime when I'm not working in the consultancy and Motivated Mummy, to actually spend some time with the family. So I'm really excited about that. Walking all the way to daycare today. So it's day 1.5 after closing the hub doors, and as you can hear, I'm in a forest somewhere. I've just walked my daughter to school, and this is what I've been really looking forward to the whole year, is just really being happy with where I'm at in the business and what I've built this year, and being able to support the mums and have my undivided attention, but also really to just, I suppose, rejuvenate, re-energize, spend lots of time with the family. So it is really important. It's been a pretty big week. It's the day after the US elections, and obviously Trump won the elections. So there is a lot of, I suppose, mixed emotions through I suppose everyone, not just in the US. I mean, I'm not American, and but it affects the Australian economy, but not just that, it affects the people, and what people stand for, and values and morals. So I'm not going to judge anyone, because I wasn't there voting, but all I want to say is that if you are feeling a little bit not disconnected, but a little bit of insecurity and fear, I just want you to know that, you know, you are the master of your own destiny, and change within what you want for your family can happen. So you just need to believe in that. And you know, it's I suppose it's just having the strength through these times and really focusing on what you can actually do to make you know, yours and your family's life the best life. So it's just concentrating on that, and concentrating on you know, solutions for yourself and for your business and for your family. So that's just my motivational chat for today. Another thing which is actually really important is that, you know, normally, you know, if something happens in your business, so, you know, systems go down, you kind of have to drop everything that you're doing, and you've got to go and see to that. And it's really interesting this morning, as I mentioned, you know, I've finished my sprint now, because I work in sprints, and I'm on my break where, you know, I'm starting to walk and do a little bit of running again as of today, really focusing on me and focusing on the family. It's interesting, while I was walking my daughter to daycare, I had an email saying that one of the mailers that went out, one of the links was broken. Now normally I would just rush back to the office and drop everything and get it fixed and sorted, but right now I just emailed and I said, you know, I'll be in the office in 40 minutes and I'll sort it out then, because so many times things happen, and, you know, I've dropped so much to go and get it fixed that I'm really adamant that this time is not a sprint time, and I will sort it out. And whether that's good or bad, you know, there is a point that you've just got to draw the line. And, you know, I'm in my period of a break after like a very long sprint, that I'm not going to let that bother me, and I'll fix it when I fix it, and I'll get it out. So I just wanted to have a chat to you about that, because I think it's important to really have that definitive structure and those definitive lines, so that you're not always blending and then you're never getting that rest. So it's been a big week, obviously, like I said, with the elections, the closing of the members hub. It all kind of seems to be like this is the right time for a break. 6 o'clock and it's play time with the kitties. It's 8 o'clock at night, and this is my go-to. I'm doing my last planning sprint for the month, which is great. So it's a free session. I try to do some pro bono work when I can, but this is the last session for the month, which is great because I now get my nights back, which is awesome. So a lot of the sessions happen in the evenings. So that's going to be happening tonight. Then from tomorrow, I'm going to be starting to get ready for the sales automation masterclass. So the advertisements will go out for that, and that's going to be an awesome one. So, you know, I'm hoping to get quite a few people on that one, because it's a money making funnel. So we'll keep a lookout for that.